The royal family has survived scandals, betrayals, abdications, and decades of brutal public scrutiny, but according to palace insiders and entertainment executives, Meghan Markle may have triggered a completely different kind of collapse, one that did not happen inside Buckingham Palace, but inside Hollywood itself, where the Duchess of Sussex allegedly spent years trying to force her way into elite circles that never truly accepted her. And what happened behind those cameras raised questions far bigger than a failed Netflix scene. Because by the time Prince Harry realized what was unfolding, some believe the damage to both reputations had already become impossible to reverse. For years, Meghan Markle carefully constructed an image designed to convince the public that Meghan Markle had effortlessly transitioned from royal outsider to Hollywood power player, with Netflix executives, Spotify executives, fashion insiders, celebrity agents, and media personalities all supposedly eager to orbit the Duchess of Sussex and Prince Harry as the monarchy's rebellious global supercouple. But according to critics, entertainment insiders, and increasingly skeptical viewers, the illusion started cracking the moment cameras stopped cooperating with the carefully manufactured narrative. And nowhere was that collapse more visible than during the now infamous Netflix holiday special that many viewers believe accidentally exposed the real state of Meghan Markle's Hollywood standing. The project itself was supposed to reset public perception around Meghan Markle and Prince Harry after years of royal drama, tension with King Charles III, ongoing conflicts surrounding Prince William and Catherine, Princess of Wales, and endless debate over whether the Duke and Duchess of Sussex had damaged the monarchy beyond repair. Netflix reportedly expected warmth, authenticity, relatability, and emotional family chemistry. Instead, viewers say the production delivered something far stranger, because the opening sequence immediately triggered backlash online for looking less like a genuine holiday celebration and more like an aggressively staged performance built for image rehabilitation. Meghan Markle appeared walking through a Christmas tree lot while cameras followed every exaggerated movement with cinematic precision, and although the sequence clearly intended to project cozy festive charm, audiences quickly noticed something impossible to ignore. The location looked completely empty. There were no families browsing trees, no excited children running through the aisles, no spontaneous holiday atmosphere, and most notably, Prince Harry was nowhere in sight. Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, appeared entirely alone in a strangely deserted environment while attempting to project a level of warmth and joy that many viewers felt never naturally connected with reality. And this is where criticism toward Meghan Markle began escalating fast, because social media users immediately accused the Netflix production of trying too hard to manufacture authenticity instead of capturing real life. But what made the backlash even worse was the body language people claimed they noticed throughout the sequence. Critics argued Meghan Markle repeatedly glanced toward the camera with an almost hyper-awareness of how every expression appeared on screen, creating a feeling that viewers were not witnessing a natural moment, but a performance carefully engineered for sympathy and admiration. Some royal commentators even compare the atmosphere to a political rebranding campaign rather than a holiday special. And considering the ongoing comparisons between Meghan Markle and Catherine, Princess of Wales, the timing could not have been worse, because while Kate Middleton continued receiving praise for calm public appearances connected to the royal family and future King Prince William, Meghan Markle was suddenly facing accusations that every moment looked rehearsed. And if viewers thought the outdoor scenes felt uncomfortable, what happened once the cameras moved indoors raised even bigger questions about Meghan Markle's real Hollywood relationships. The special suddenly shifted into what appeared to be an intimate gathering of close friends surrounding Meghan Markle inside an elegantly decorated living room, complete with coordinated outfits, polished lighting, strategically placed decorations, and perfectly timed laughter that many viewers described as painfully unnatural. At first glance, Netflix attempted to present Meghan Markle as a beloved central figure surrounded by loyal female friendships, but internet users quickly began identifying the people appearing on screen, and that discovery reportedly changed the entire conversation surrounding the Duchess of Sussex. According to online critics and entertainment commentators, several women featured during the sequence allegedly worked for Meghan Markle directly through wardrobe production or household operations, leading audiences to accuse the Netflix special of disguising employees as personal friends in order to artificially create emotional relatability. And once that theory spread online, the reaction became brutal. Critics argued Meghan Markle appeared less like a naturally admired public figure and more like a celebrity desperately trying to simulate popularity through controlled staging. Some viewers even pointed toward awkward glances between staff members and camera crews as evidence that the interactions felt heavily managed instead of spontaneous. What made the optics especially damaging was the wider context already surrounding Prince Harry and Meghan Markle during this period. Spotify controversies, collapsing approval ratings, ongoing tensions with Buckingham Palace, and repeated public comparisons involving Prince William and Catherine, Princess of Wales had already weakened the Sussex brand significantly. So when audiences suddenly began questioning whether Meghan Markle even possessed authentic friendships inside Hollywood circles, the entire foundation of a carefully curated image started shaking. Because in Hollywood, perception matters almost as much as power itself, and once people begin sensing desperation instead of influence, industry support can disappear with frightening speed. But according to critics, the most revealing moment had not even happened yet, because what Meghan Markle did next inside the holiday special sparked an online reaction that many royal commentators still describe as one of the most painfully out-of-touch scenes of the entire Netflix partnership. Instead of leaning into humor, spontaneity, or family warmth, Meghan Markle unveiled a personalized advent calendar filled not with treats or playful surprises, but with handwritten affirmations and emotionally heavy life lessons directed toward children. Viewers watched as Meghan Markle presented phrases like, "You are brave," with intense seriousness while cameras framed the moment as emotionally profound, yet many audience members reacted with confusion instead of inspiration. Critics immediately argued that Meghan Markle had transformed a lighthearted childhood tradition into what some described as a performative therapy session delivered directly into a Netflix lens. And this is where public frustration reportedly intensified, because audiences increasingly felt Meghan Markle was no longer trying to connect with ordinary people naturally, but attempting to instruct, guide, and emotionally manage viewers from a position of perceived superiority. Royal commentators pointed out that while Catherine, Princess of Wales, typically built public goodwill through understated engagement and carefully balanced royal appearances alongside Prince William, Meghan Markle's on-screen presence often appeared to demand emotional validation from the audience itself. But what happened next would push the conversation surrounding Meghan Markle and Prince Harry into an even more uncomfortable direction, because once fashion bloggers, celebrity insiders, and Hollywood observers began dissecting the Duchess of Sussex's wardrobe choices during the special, another controversy exploded online, and according to critics, that backlash exposed a deeper problem Meghan Markle could no longer hide from the entertainment industry. Before we get into that next moment, where Meghan Markle was accused of copying aristocratic fashion while attacking the institution connected to Prince William, King Charles III, and the monarchy itself, make sure to subscribe to the channel and let us know in the comments whether you think Hollywood ever truly accepted Meghan Markle in the first place, or whether the Duchess of Sussex was always fighting a battle she could never actually win. The backlash surrounding Meghan Markle's Netflix special was already spreading across Hollywood gossip circles and royal commentary channels, but according to entertainment insiders, the real damage began once fashion analysts and celebrity observers started comparing Meghan Markle's carefully curated appearance to members of the aristocratic world Meghan Markle had spent years publicly distancing herself from. Because during one of the most visually polished sequences of the production, Meghan Markle appeared wearing a dramatic sleeveless green gown that instantly triggered accusations of imitation rather than originality, and within hours, side-by-side comparisons flooded social media feeds across the United States and the United Kingdom. Fashion bloggers immediately pointed out the striking similarities between Meghan Markle's outfit and a previously worn look associated with Emma Thynn, Marchioness of Bath, a younger aristocratic figure known for elegant public appearances and effortless high society styling. Critics claimed the resemblance went far beyond coincidence, arguing that Meghan Markle appeared to be borrowing heavily from the exact aristocratic aesthetic connected to the monarchy and upper-class British image Meghan Markle and Prince Harry had repeatedly criticized since leaving royal duties. And for many viewers, that contradiction became impossible to ignore. The controversy spread fast because it touched something deeper than fashion itself. Royal commentators argue the incident reinforced growing claims that Meghan Markle desperately wanted the prestige, admiration, and visual authority associated with royal life while simultaneously attacking the institution connected to Prince William, King Charles III, Buckingham Palace, and the broader royal family structure. Critics framed the situation as a public identity crisis unfolding in real time, where Meghan Markle appeared trapped between Hollywood's celebrity branding and lingering obsession with aristocratic relevance. And this is where the tension surrounding Prince Harry reportedly became even more noticeable, because viewers began paying closer attention to how Prince Harry behaved throughout the remainder of the Netflix production. When Prince Harry finally appeared during the cooking segments near the end of the special, audiences expecting warmth and chemistry instead focused on what many described as visible discomfort radiating across Prince Harry's expressions. Social media users dissected every movement, every awkward pause, and every strained interaction between Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, with some royal watchers claiming Prince Harry looked emotionally exhausted rather than engaged. One particular scene involving a pot of gumbo triggered especially intense reactions online after Meghan Markle repeatedly emphasized Prince Harry's dietary restrictions while speaking in what critics described as an overly controlling tone. Instead of playful chemistry, viewers claimed the interaction felt strangely performative and uncomfortable, with Prince Harry appearing increasingly withdrawn as Meghan Markle dominated the conversation. Body language experts, celebrity commentators, and royal analysts all began offering theories about the emotional dynamic unfolding on screen, fueling speculation that tensions behind the scenes may have been far worse than Netflix intended audiences to notice. But according to critics of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, the most devastating contrast was happening completely outside the cameras, because while the Duke and Duchess of Sussex attempted to project holiday warmth and domestic perfection for Netflix viewers, reports surrounding Thomas Markle's serious medical emergency were beginning to dominate headlines. And what Meghan Markle allegedly chose not to do during that crisis would create an entirely new wave of public backlash against the Duchess of Sussex. By the time headlines surrounding Thomas Markle's hospitalization started colliding with criticism of Meghan Markle's Netflix image campaign, the public conversation around the Duchess of Sussex shifted from awkward entertainment to something far more emotionally damaging, because audiences were no longer debating whether Meghan Markle looked authentic on screen. Instead, critics began questioning whether Meghan Markle's carefully crafted public compassion matched reality at all. And according to royal commentators, that perception crisis became one of the most dangerous moments Prince Harry and Meghan Markle had faced since leaving the royal family. Reports surrounding Thomas Markle's medical emergency emerged while Netflix continued promoting scenes of Meghan Markle baking cookies, decorating kitchens, and delivering emotional speeches about family warmth during the holidays. The visual contrast immediately became explosive online. Critics argued that while Meghan Markle projected carefully controlled messages about kindness, healing, and emotional awareness to global audiences, Thomas Markle was reportedly fighting serious health complications largely alone and separated from the daughter whose royal transformation had once dominated international headlines. Now, it is important to note that family conflicts are deeply personal, and much of the reporting surrounding Meghan Markle and Thomas Markle has remained shaped by speculation, tabloid coverage, and conflicting accounts from multiple sides. However, that did not stop the internet from turning the situation into another brutal public relations nightmare for the Duchess of Sussex. Royal critics accused Meghan Markle of prioritizing Netflix branding over private reconciliation, while supporters of Meghan Markle argue the relationship had already deteriorated long before the medical crisis unfolded. But regardless of where public opinion landed, the timing severely intensified negative scrutiny around Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. And this is where the broader royal family narrative suddenly returned to the center of the controversy, because comparisons involving Prince William, Catherine, Princess of Wales, and King Charles III started flooding media coverage once again. Royal commentators argue that the monarchy continued surviving partly because senior royals consistently projected duty, restraint, and visible family loyalty during public crises, whereas Meghan Markle and Prince Harry increasingly appeared trapped inside celebrity-style image management that many viewers no longer trusted. Whether fair or unfair, the comparison became unavoidable. But according to entertainment insiders, the problems surrounding Meghan Markle were no longer confined to royal drama alone, because Hollywood itself was allegedly beginning to lose patience behind closed doors. The Duchess of Sussex still believed celebrity influence could restore momentum around the Sussex brand, yet several incidents inside elite entertainment circles reportedly suggested the opposite was happening. And one of the most humiliating moments allegedly arrived during Paris Fashion Week, where Meghan Markle attempted to position herself beside some of the most powerful names in global fashion. According to reports circulating among celebrity outlets and fashion commentators, Meghan Markle appeared at a highly exclusive Balenciaga event despite claims that the Duchess of Sussex had not originally been included on the coveted guest list. Critics alleged Meghan Markle aggressively pushed for attendance in an effort to re-establish high-fashion credibility after months of damaging press surrounding Netflix, Spotify, and the broader Sussex media empire. But instead of creating a triumphant comeback moment, the appearance reportedly generated widespread mockery online once cameras captured Meghan Markle walking stiffly through the venue in what social media users instantly compared to an exaggerated runway parody. The footage spread everywhere. TikTok creators, celebrity gossip channels, fashion bloggers, and royal commentators all dissected the walk frame by frame, with critics arguing Meghan Markle appeared overly rehearsed and intensely focused on commanding attention from photographers who seemed far more interested in actual A-list celebrities nearby. For many observers, the incident symbolized something much larger than a fashion misstep. The moment reinforced growing claims that Hollywood no longer viewed Meghan Markle as an organic star, but as someone trying to force relevance through increasingly calculated appearances. And according to insiders, the rejection Meghan Markle experienced inside elite celebrity circles was about to become even more painful, because when the Duchess of Sussex allegedly attempted to recruit one of America's most beloved entertainment icons for another struggling media project, the response from that superstar reportedly sent an unmistakable message to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle about how far their influence had truly fallen. The humiliating reaction surrounding Meghan Markle's Paris fashion appearance had already intensified speculation that Hollywood elites were quietly distancing themselves from the Duchess of Sussex, but according to entertainment insiders, the next rejection carried far more symbolic damage because it allegedly involved one of the most universally respected celebrities in American culture. At a moment when Meghan Markle and Prince Harry desperately needed a mainstream success capable of stabilizing their collapsing media reputation, reports began circulating that the Duchess of Sussex attempted to recruit Dolly Parton for a major appearance connected to Meghan Markle's struggling entertainment projects. And what happened afterward reportedly shocked even longtime royal observers. Dolly Parton represented exactly the kind of public figure Meghan Markle needed beside the Sussex brand. Unlike Hollywood celebrities associated with controversy, Dolly Parton carried decades of goodwill, bipartisan popularity, authenticity, humility, and massive cross-generational trust. Industry analysts argue that if Meghan Markle could successfully attach the Duchess of Sussex image to someone like Dolly Parton, the partnership might soften years of criticism surrounding Prince Harry and Meghan Markle while repositioning the Sussexes as relatable American personalities rather than permanently embattled former royals. But according to multiple entertainment reports and celebrity commentators, Dolly Parton's team allegedly showed little interest in participating. The alleged rejection spread quickly because critics interpreted the situation as proof that even universally kind celebrities viewed Meghan Markle as a reputational risk. Royal commentators claimed the silence from Dolly Parton's camp revealed how dramatically perceptions surrounding Meghan Markle had changed since Prince Harry and Meghan Markle first arrived in California promising billion-dollar media influence and global cultural relevance. Instead of attracting effortless celebrity alliances, the Duchess of Sussex increasingly appeared isolated from the very entertainment world Meghan Markle once believed would fully embrace the Sussex narrative against Buckingham Palace and the monarchy. And this is where the story surrounding Meghan Markle reportedly became even more revealing, because according to celebrity insiders and entertainment gossip outlets, Meghan Markle allegedly responded to several Hollywood rejections by privately blaming lingering royal influence connected to King Charles III and palace networks for sabotaging opportunities behind the scenes. Now, there is no confirmed evidence that Buckingham Palace orchestrated entertainment industry decisions involving Meghan Markle or Prince Harry, and many reports remain heavily speculative. However, The persistence of those rumors fueled an even larger perception problem for the Duchess of Sussex, because critics began portraying Meghan Markle as someone unable to accept that Hollywood itself may simply have lost interest. But according to Spotify insiders and media commentators, the most devastating celebrity rejection had already happened much earlier, and this time the silence reportedly came from two of the most powerful women in the global entertainment industry. During efforts to elevate Meghan Markle's podcast into a major cultural platform, reports claim the Duchess of Sussex pushed aggressively for appearances or collaborations involving Taylor Swift and Beyoncé, believing those names would instantly legitimize the Sussex media empire. Instead, according to entertainment reports, both global superstars allegedly declined involvement entirely, leaving Meghan Markle without the celebrity validation the project desperately needed. The absence of Taylor Swift and Beyoncé became a major talking point because Meghan Markle had repeatedly projected an image suggesting deep alignment with influential female celebrities, empowerment networks, and elite Hollywood friendships. Critics argue the silence from those megastars exposed a painful reality behind the scenes. When the Sussex brand required genuine A-list support, many of the entertainment industry's most protected names allegedly kept their distance. And for royal watchers, the rejection reinforced growing comparisons between Meghan Markle's celebrity strategy and Prince William's increasingly stable position as future king beside Catherine, Princess of Wales, whose popularity inside Britain had reportedly strengthened despite years of Sussex controversy. At this point, even major agencies reportedly began questioning whether Meghan Markle and Prince Harry could still generate meaningful long-term value. The optimism surrounding Spotify had collapsed. Netflix criticism continued intensifying. Public approval numbers fluctuated constantly. And according to insiders, the people managing Meghan Markle behind closed doors were becoming exhausted by endless controversy attached to the Sussex name. That frustration reportedly exploded inside one of Hollywood's most powerful talent agencies, where executives allegedly reached a breaking point that would become one of the most damaging professional setbacks Meghan Markle had experienced since leaving the royal family. Because when Hollywood power players themselves allegedly decided the Duchess of Sussex had become too difficult to manage, the conversation surrounding Prince Harry and Meghan Markle shifted from temporary celebrity backlash into something far more dangerous: a growing belief inside entertainment circles that the Sussex brand itself had become commercially toxic. By the time Hollywood executives reportedly started distancing themselves from Meghan Markle behind closed doors, the atmosphere surrounding Prince Harry and the Duchess of Sussex had changed dramatically from the glamorous California reinvention once promised after the royal exit. What initially looked like a revolutionary media empire challenging Buckingham Palace and rewriting the monarchy's future increasingly appeared, at least to critics and entertainment analysts, like a collapsing celebrity operation struggling to maintain relevance. And according to insiders connected to major talent agencies, the breaking point may have arrived when powerful executives allegedly realized the Sussex brand generated more controversy than commercial success. The most explosive reports centered around WME, one of Hollywood's most influential talent agencies, which had signed Meghan Markle with hopes of rebuilding the Duchess of Sussex into a profitable global personality capable of dominating lifestyle media, entertainment partnerships, luxury branding, and female empowerment campaigns. At first, the partnership looked massive on paper. Meghan Markle still carried global name recognition connected to Prince Harry, King Charles III, Prince William, Catherine, Princess of Wales, and the wider royal family drama that continued dominating headlines across the United States and the United Kingdom. But according to entertainment insiders, executives soon realized global attention did not automatically translate into public trust or stable profitability. Reports from celebrity outlets suggested tensions inside the professional relationship escalated rapidly after Meghan Markle allegedly developed a reputation for being excessively demanding while projects connected to Netflix and Spotify continued underperforming expectations. Now, as always, these claims remain based largely on insider reporting and entertainment speculation rather than official statements from Meghan Markle herself. However, the rumors became impossible for Hollywood observers to ignore because multiple reports painted a similar picture of growing frustration surrounding the Duchess of Sussex's management style. Critics claimed Meghan Markle expected non-stop attention from teams already struggling to control negative publicity surrounding Prince Harry and the Sussex brand. And when stories began emerging that agency executives were allegedly exhausted by constant controversy, the situation quickly transformed into another public humiliation narrative online. Royal commentators argued Hollywood agencies tolerate difficult personalities only when those personalities consistently generate enormous profits or cultural momentum. According to critics, Meghan Markle was no longer delivering either. Instead, every major Sussex project seemed trapped in backlash cycles involving royal family feuds, failed rebranding attempts, declining audience enthusiasm, and endless media scrutiny connected to Prince Harry's ongoing conflict with Prince William and King Charles III. But according to insiders, the most alarming sign came when key staff members reportedly started leaving Meghan Markle's professional orbit entirely. Entertainment commentators pointed towards sudden departures among advisors and executives as evidence of deeper instability behind the scenes. Critics argue the Sussex operation increasingly resembled a revolving door of exhausted employees attempting to survive relentless pressure surrounding Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's media ambitions. Whether those portrayals were fully accurate or exaggerated by tabloids, the optics proved devastating. And then came the product launch that many observers believe pushed Meghan Markle's credibility problem into completely new territory. After entertainment deals began struggling, the Duchess of Sussex shifted focus toward lifestyle branding through American Riviera Orchard, hoping curated luxury products could rebuild excitement around the Sussex image. Celebrity PR packages featuring Meghan Markle's jam products were distributed to famous friends and influencers, with Serena Williams emerging as one of the most high-profile names willing to publicly acknowledge the launch. But instead of creating excitement, the viral footage triggered another unexpected backlash. Viewers immediately criticized the awkward presentation surrounding the product reveal, with some social media users even suggesting Serena Williams appeared unenthusiastic while showcasing the items connected to Meghan Markle's lifestyle brand. Critics mocked the aesthetics, questioned the authenticity of the rollout, and argued the entire launch looked more like a desperate celebrity cash grab than a polished luxury business. And once again, comparisons involving Catherine, Princess of Wales, and the stability of the traditional monarchy resurfaced online, reinforcing the perception that Prince William and Kate Middleton represented institutional continuity, while Prince Harry and Meghan Markle appeared increasingly consumed by celebrity-style reinvention attempts. But according to royal insiders and celebrity commentators, the most embarrassing moment involving Prince Harry and Meghan Markle had not happened yet, because what unfolded during a Kardashian-connected event reportedly triggered panic behind the scenes and forced the Duchess of Sussex into one final desperate attempt to contain a scandal that threatened to spiral completely out of control. Before we get into that controversy involving Prince Harry, Kris Jenner, Kim Kardashian, and the royal family optics that followed, make sure to subscribe to the channel, because the next part reveals why some royal commentators believe Meghan Markle's Hollywood dream may have officially collapsed beyond repair.